dear fans, friends, and subscribers, and welcome back to the Cricket Happening Show. It's your host, you on YouTube, on the Cricket Happening Show. And I have to start off with some news which is coming from South Africa, which has come as a bit of a surprise, especially considering that T20 round the corner. And South Africa, we all know that they are basically into a rebuilding phase right now. And they are also trying to rope in AB de Villiers to actually improve their fortunes for the T20 World Cup. The reason I'm talking about this is because Faf du Plessis, the current South African captain, has has actually stepped down as a captain for in test matches and T20 with immediate effect. So that means South Africa will have a new captain in the T20 World Cup, and it's definitely, in my opinion, it's going to be Quinton de Kock. I mean, as you know, so let's have a. I mean, it comes as a surprise, especially coming, as I said, the T20 World Cup coming up, and South Africa in a rebuilding phase, himself being a very, very experienced cricketer. So that is what the news is coming up. So Quinton de Kock would be definitely tipped to take. Just talking about Duplessis, if you look at his stats, he captained in 36 Test matches. He had a sort of even a record, we could say 18 won and 15 lost. One day internationals, he captained 39 ODIs, 28 won and lost 10. So he had a good record. T20s, he had, I thought, much better record. 37 matches, captain 23, 1 lost 13 average. So that has come off out of the blue that Faf du Plessis has quit as a captain of the South African team with immediate effect. So that was the first news. The other thing, keeping the topic on South Africa, this is going to be very interesting to see what's the composition. Quinton de Kock is the captain. Bavuma, du Plessis, Van der Dassen, they all. Piet van Berglong is the news who's been increasingly showing his prowess in both with the bat as well as the ball, and he would definitely be someone who. John Smart, another good hitter of the ball. Kagiso Rabada is back into business. Tabrai Shamsi, Lungi Gedi is back into business as well after that injury. John Fortune and Rich Nordje, a very, very real express pacer. He gave a tough time to the Englishman, and I think it should be a wonderful battle when Nordje actually hurls the ball. The Aussies, Dale Steyn, the experienced bloke, and Heinrich Klaassen. Um, well, the first match of the series is going to be played in Johannesburg on Friday, and then we have two more matches coming up at Port Elizabeth and Cape Town. So let's have a look at the squad. As I said, we already had a look at the squad, but let's see what are the salient features. As I said, Quinton de Kock will lead the team, and um, there's nothing to really talk about, I reckon. So basically, just to talk about the uncapped batsman is Piet van Bijlon. So he's there in the team, and I think there'll be a lot expected from Lungi Gidi, Sisanda Magala, and everybody. And Dale Steyn is there for the experience. Kagiso Rabado, another for the experience. Um, and I think we are in for a very good series, but definitely after their showing against England, the Aussies will know that they can't be just thinking that South Africans are rebuilding phase, and there could be a few surprises as well. And South Africa are coming back on a sort of a T20 series that they lost against England, but what a mouth-watering series it was. every match going down to the wire, and finally England pipping them in the final T20. The other news that I would like to talk about here is India will be taking on New Zealand in the first Test match at the Basin Reserve in Wellington, and the team has been named. So the team, the, the three players who are into the team are Trent Bolt is back, so that is the good news. So once again, for New Zealand, that will be good news because Trent Bolt and Team Saudi are someone hunt in tandem. They always bowl in tandem and they bowl well in tandem. So that's the good thing for New Zealand. And then they have Neil Wagner, and we all know Neil Wagner, the amount of short stuff he bowls, and has a tigerish approach when it comes to bowling. And other than that, Kyle Jamieson at India on debut is someone to be really looked at because Kyle Jamieson is 6 feet 8 inches tall, and he has the ability to generate pace on any wicket. I mean, he definitely is a pace bowler, but he also can generate extra bounce. No, extra bounce. Rocky Ferguson yet to recover dead is there. So that is the team. Ajaz Patel has been doing some good work in New Zealand domestic cricket. He has been uh, on the top of the chart as far as spin bowling is concerned. And Tom Blundell will open the innings with Kane Williamson. So, I mean, Tom Blundell, as we know, did a good job against the Aussies. So he will be there. And let's see. So Kyle Jamison is someone to really look at. As I said, his height would really hold him in good stead. Um, let's have a team, and let me look at the team and see. Um, like they have Williamson, Captain Blundell, Bolt, Colin D. Grant, whom Kyle Jamieson, Tom Latham, Daryl Mitchell, Henry Nichols, and as you know, Ross Taylor will be making history when he walks into the Basin Reserve in Wellington, the first Test match, as he'll become the first player in the annals of Test history to have played 100 matches in all the formats of the game. And what a cricketer Ross Taylor is, and he's in some great form, and he would like to cover it with glory for sure. Neil Wagner, BJ Watling, the stickler at the crease, Ajaz Patel, Henry Nichols, the talented bloke. So this is the team composition, and one is really looking out for a nice battle between bat and ball when the first Test match at the Basin Reserve in Wellington takes place. Other than that, let me see whether there's any other. I don't think there's anything else to share, so that really puts a wrap on this cricket happening show of mine. Hope you loved this broadcast, and it's time for me, the host of this cricket happening show, to sign off today. But not promising you because, as I said, I'm back from my vacation, taken a few days of rest in this long weekend, and now it's time to get back to business, get back to work, which I'll be resuming tomorrow as far as my duties are concerned, my real bread and butter work that I normally do. So I'll be resuming my work from tomorrow. So, okay, it's curtains for now, but hopefully I'm able to come and talk to you once more during the week. And that being said, it's really time to pull the curtain down. Thank you.